Phew. Getting a little out of breath. Almost missed the show. Oh, okay. Give me a second to recoup my poop. Fireball. Alrighty. It's Monday. And here I am. Again. Every Monday. And here's Shadow. Every Monday. As soon as I start talking, it's like, oh, I need to be in the show. You just wake up? Did you just wake up? Didn't see her at all today. But as soon as I start talking, she comes out. So, yep, we have to be on camera. Yeah. That's because that's how Shadow rolls. Has to be on camera. And you stuck to my shirt. Yay, Neil's here. Hi. You sit there staring at me. And she says hi, Shadow. You say hi. Anyway. So, I've actually had quite the productive day today. Gave my new schedule a run through that I want to do for next year. And I got almost everything done. I'm only short the blog post, which I was about halfway through by the time I had to make dinner. So, if I'm not too liquored up by the end of the show, I could probably finish that too tonight. Huh. That means we can get everything done that we need to do. So it looks like it might be a worthwhile schedule. Hi everyone. Missed the Friday stream, but here I am today. Hello Diana. Angela says it's Monday and I'm on. Yep. That's her mic. Oh, yeah. Well, it's mine. You just like to use it. Anywho, yeah. So I've got, let's see, I did the video today. I worked on the book. I did the blog post. And then I set up the live stream, which I almost forgot about. I didn't get the thumbnail done until like almost way late. Hey, Patrick. It's just been a busy day. Oh, yeah. Really? And now I have the neighbor's cat stuck in my garage because he won't come out. So leave the... Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. You need me brushed and you won't let me brush you. But I went out with Penny earlier, and we normally leave the back door open. And by the time we came back in, we had an uninvited guest. And he won't come out. Kind of a friendly little guy, but he's a stripe. But he was amidst all the boxes and bikes and stuff I have piled in my garage, so I don't know how the hell I'm going to get him out of there. Thinking, wait till Sam gets here, and then, oh, she's in Sterling. Shit. Means I have to do it by myself. Maybe I'll take Annika out, my daughter, and she can tell me when he runs out the door, and I'll try to scare him out. Because I don't want him to be locked in the garage all night because it gets cold. He needs to go home. Or I could just let Penny go in there. Scare him out. I don't know, he watched Penny go into the house, so as long as Penny doesn't chase him, he's content. He's a friendly cat, and I just don't want him in my garage. I spoke with another writing professor today, and I'm really excited to apply for the program. Hopefully I am accepted. We'll start in the fall of next year. Awesome. Cool. Will you quit biting me? You could nosh on my thumb. Oh yeah, you probably smell it. No, God. Wouldn't be so bad, but she like really goes to town. Well, aside from that, I've got plans out for more videos this week, and blog posts. So I'm hoping I can get some momentum going. Oh, yeah. Except for tomorrow, I'm heading to Brighton in the afternoon. Yay. And then Thursday. Ow! Really? Thursday, I'm heading to Sterling to pick up my daughter and my son. That's going to be a 3-hour round trip. I'm going to do that hopefully by the time I'm done working so it doesn't cut too much into my day. I just want to get home before rush hour starts. Of course, the rush hour on the way home isn't so bad because I take E470, which is the toll road, jump on 56, and it's boom, boom, boom. So it's not too bad. I just don't want to do it. I hate the drive. Drive between Denver and Sterling is like desolate. There's nothing there. It's almost as bad as driving through the desert. Anywho, last night I got to catch some of Scully's reading. He did a Christmas Carol with another YouTuber, and that was pretty cool. They did a pretty good job. I like Scully. He's a author on YouTube, and he reads to you using ASMR, and it's different. I was there watching the show when he read Pulp Fiction and Misery. So I got to see those. Those are pretty cool. Ooh, stop getting your claw stuck in me. You give me dirty looks now. Don't give me that look. I'll send your ass outside. She pauses. What? 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 You're so demanding. Anywho, yeah, aside from that, pretty unproductive weekend. I still have to have Sam help me with Patrick's sound effect on my phone. I downloaded it so I can hear it on my music, but I can't get it to connect to the damn notification for text messages. What the hell was that? Now my phone sounds like water drops when I open it. What the hell? To see if we got Monday's shakes, what do you think? Yeah, that looks good. That looks like caramel with chocolate chips. Yeah. I could do that. I think the one before, last week's, I think was better, though. It was like the chocolate coming over the mug and sprinkles, and it looks like a Twix sticking out of it. Yeah. I can feel my ass expanding as we speak. Hey, Ron, how's it going? This week I'll be putting some money into Kindle, the advertising on Amazon. I'm going to try just a little bit. I don't have a lot of money, so I'm going to give it a whack and see what it does, how it works. And what else? There was a few other things I wanted to do this week too. I wanted to check out, I don't know if I want to be able to check out Ingram Spark until I get paid again. So probably after the new year. Yeah. So I'm going to be cutting it close as it is. I spent a bit much. But that's how I roll. Everybody gets what they want for the Christmas. Always. So, yeah, that's about it. I've made a few sales. I haven't checked today. I guess we'll take a look real quick. Reports. Nope. Haven't made a sale since the 15th. I sold one ebook. Of course, I haven't really been marketing it, so that's what I want to be doing this week. Oh, but aside from that, how's everybody else's weekend going? How's everybody's week starting? Mine's starting great. I'm in production mode, and I'm looking forward to finishing out the week to see how well this new schedule works. And if it works as well as I hoped, then I should actually get quite a bit done next year, so I'm pretty excited. Meditation music fan. Hey! I know who that is. Speaking of which, if you want to call me later, I'll talk about your story. I read it, and just have a few things I wanted to bring up, so nothing bad. My man, nice to see you. I am Nat. My other username had to be a nuked. Yep, that is Nat. But I like the beach and umbrella. Getting close to finishing my next KDP ebook. Awesome, Ron. You're just cranking them out. I wish I could just do that. Unfortunately, I have way too much junk going on that I can't really call it junk. My blog isn't junk. But I have done a lot of stuff for the YouTube channel and blog last week, so hopefully I'll be able to come up with something that people want to watch. Why are you smacking me? You're the one who was chewing on me. Thank you for reading. You're welcome. I liked it. I think I want to talk to you about the ending of it, and not for the reasons that you think. So, yeah, kind of a change. Yeah. But, I can't think of... I was going somewhere with it. Yeah. That's what happens when I have, like, 20 minutes to set up a live stream. Like, I have no idea what the fuck I would talk about. At least with the podcast, I get started on it by Wednesday. Working on another working on another new horror short. Awesome. I need to do that still. I'll be working on that this week too. Working on my submission to Vocal Plus for the fiction channel, fiction challenge. So that needs to be a 4,000 word story. So similar to the vein to the one you read, under 9,000 words. Oh, cool. Finally found a keyboard to use for my keyword. Fuck. I need glasses bad. I was typing shit backwards earlier today. Finally found a keyword to use for my title, a keyword that has a chance to rank. Awesome. I don't know if I'll ever use the keyword tools like we were talking about before. I write according to what I want to say. So I really have no use for those kind of tools, I guess. And the keywords I'll be advertising for are words that are related to the book. So yeah, it's alright. As soon as I dump some money into the advertising on Amazon, I'm going to add my book to Barnes & Noble as well. That's another thing I want to do this week. Especially since I can potentially get my book in the store. Got to find out what the requirements are for that. So I'm pretty excited. Most are gory. That one has the low gore compared to the others. I've got like 30 something of them now. Jeez. That's quite a few. Maybe you should fix some of them up and get them ready to publish. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what I want to do for mine. I had one idea I was working on this morning, and like it didn't really come out right. I thought maybe a prequel to something I already have. I'm like, no. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go for a walk and think about it, huh? I do all my best thinking while I'm walking. I think I'll walk around the pond tomorrow. Yeah. I live pretty close to a fairly large pond. Full of ducks and geese. With how nice it's been. Go for a nice sunbathing stroll. Can't believe that. We had one snow this year and it was gone the next day. Nothing at all. It was like 60s, 70s earlier today. I was outside without a coat. It was nice. It's depressing. This is why I need an editor to help me narrow them down. Ow! Stop poking me. Yeah. Editors are nice. I need one too. I kind of have one. I got Sam and Grammarly. But I'm going to be playing around with some stuff in the next couple of weeks. So I guess we're going to find out just how much I can do. So I'm going to be testing out Scrivener. I think I'm going to put Kingmaker in Scrivener. And probably write Despair using Atticus because I want to see how each one works. Or maybe vice versa. I don't know. I need something better than LibreOffice. I mean, it's free software. It works fine, but I'd rather have some of the cool tools that some of these other shit comes with. And Scrivener's only like $50. Atticus is like 150. Then there's Vellum. There's quite a few out there. So I want to start playing around with those. But we have to wait till after Christmas, huh? Because all my money is spoken for. Michael, where are your other cats? Do they want to shower you with love? Max usually does. Max and Cloak are the other two that invade my lap on a regular basis. But I shut my door. I can hear Cloak outside right now. Outside my door. I can hear the bell jingling on her collar. This one sleeps under my bed at all times because she doesn't like people. And with Annika here, she doesn't want to go out in the living room. So she stays in here with me all day. As if that matters. As soon as I start talking, she jumps out and jumps in my lap. Max was in here about 5 minutes before I started the show, and she left as I went out and got a glass for my Fireball. I can edit and beta read, but I'm not a professional editor. I can edit blog posts. A little bit different than a story, but I'll read anything you throw at me. I really didn't plan on reading the whole thing last night because I wanted to start on my story for Vocal. But it was a good read, So you have 3 black cats. No, I don't have any black cats. I have a gray one. This one here is like a deep gray. Then I have 2 other stripes. Max is black, but she's more of a tuxedo. She's got white chest and a white mustache. And then Sabi is a orange tabby. Oh, too many goddamn cats is what I have. Then I have Logan, who's a tortoiseshell, who is psychotic. Why? See? And the way she goes at my finger with gusto makes me wonder, okay, now that's starting to hurt. You need to slow it down. You don't need to chew on my fingertips. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I did. It was a good read. I just have a few things I wanted to point out, and I don't want to talk, call you out over video, but we can talk later. It's nothing big. Yeah, it's nothing to worry about. Just a few ideas. But your story, the ending to it was not what I was expecting. I had a different way I was going with it in my mind, but I like your idea better, so it came out really well. Oh, cat hair everywhere. Wouldn't be so bad, but she won't let me brush her. She hates the brush. Max loves it. That one there, no. But yeah. So that is so far so good. I did something today that I didn't think I was going to do. I went ahead and outlined Kingmaker. And that's only because fucking cat. It's only because there were some things I wanted to do in it that I almost forgot that I wanted to do. So I thought, you know what? Let's go ahead and do like a basic outline just so I remember some things I want to do. So big thanks for that. Oh, you're welcome. It was good. It was awesome. But yeah, So I kind of like doing outlines, but the story never follows the outline, at least not all the way. I just do it so that I remember there's certain things I want to happen at certain points. So I spent my writing time today doing that. And I came to the sad realization that I'm mean. I'm mean. I'm a mean author to my characters. It's a good story, though. At least I think so. We're going to start sprucing up the first chapter so Sam can get started on it. Because otherwise it's going to take forever for me to get it published. I'm pretty excited about it, though. I've got the sequel already starting to roll in my head. That's one of the things I had to do an outline for, is because I was thinking of the sequel, and I was writing Kingmaker, and I'm like, no, there's times where I'm thinking I almost put in parts of the sequel in it. It's like, no, not yet. So I need to create a whole new sheet so I can start putting those ideas down so I don't forget, which I'm going to do because I forget a lot. Ah, the joys of getting old. But I'm really enjoying all this. This is pretty cool. I'm a published author. Now I just need to get the blogs going and the YouTube channel. YouTube has been, she's an anal mistress. Anyway, it's really difficult to get momentum going on YouTube. I don't know what happened recently, but my videos are getting shown less. God, I don't know. Every time I think I figure it out, something else changes. So, and for the most part, I make videos to help people, to help you guys, to inspire people to write or figure something out in WordPress or how to get going on Text Broker and stuff like that. But it'd be kind of nice to get paid for it. And the cool thing is, though, is that recently ads have been showing up on my videos, which means YouTube is already viewing my videos as something ad worthy, and which makes it a lot easier to get accepted into the partnership program or partners program. And so that's a good sign. I just need the rest of the damn watch time. But in order to do that, you have to make videos people want to watch. And my niche is pretty damn narrow. People would rather watch 20-somethings acting like jackasses. Bunch of 10-year-old army. Anyway, start going on a rant on YouTube. Are you going to make classes for Udemy? I was thinking about it at one point, but I don't know. Because, I have time for that. Doing the classes isn't that bad, though. I can do the classes on the weekends. And I was thinking about doing it. And then I came across plugins that will let me do it directly from WriterSanctuary's website. So I don't know if I want to do it as a plugin on it, directly on my site, or if I go through a third party. Third party would definitely be better in terms of visibility, unless I market it myself by buying Google ads. So I don't know. Hence the nuked name. Well, I usually try to keep everything related to WriterSanctuary. So, and I don't say anything on WriterSanctuary that I wouldn't say in person. I am really this much of a douchebag. Well, I can't really say I'm a douchebag, but there's times where I have my moments. And yes, this is how I act in real life. Which is way different than the videos. In the videos, I try to keep everything way too professional. And Sam thinks I need to pull the stick out of my ass. which I agree. When it comes to the videos, I'm like Boy Scout tie wearing, uh, watching. It's like watching Eeyore on Downers. I got to figure out how to bring more personality into it. I guess I don't know what it is. Um, I have a ton of jump cuts because I screw up a lot. I tried doing scripts before, doesn't work. So I do bullet points, and I do fairly good with the bullet points. And today was actually today wasn't too bad. But there are days where I will say the same line like 90 times, and I will screw it up every time. Like today, I had a hard time saying, what was it? Surfer's AI outlining generator. That's what it was. Because it was about the outline generator for artificial intelligence, which was a lot of fun. In fact, if you haven't seen that video, you gotta take a look. Halfway through it, I wanted to see what the outline generator would show me for how to cook spam, and the the AI paragraph that it wrote was amazing. It was funny. So I'm not a big fan of AI writing, but it does give you some good ideas for blog posts and stuff. So if you're interested or need help with blogging or coming up with ideas for your outline, the here we go. See, I have a hard time saying it every damn time. Surfer AI outlining generator is free to use, and I have the link in that video. But it's if anything, it's kind of fun. It's like playing 6 degrees of YouTube. People who are watching for writing info appreciate professionalism. Yeah, I get it, but no, I'm more than just straight laced. You know, I am my personality. And when you're too professional and too anal about what you create, it's boring as fuck to watch, and no one wants to watch you. Which is why none of my videos get over 100 views, except for like a handful. And some of them I don't even know why get so many views. Yeah. Oh, Michael, we had our holiday party on Friday, and I need some of my poems. People seemed to like them. Oh, I read some of your poems. People seemed to like them. They snapped for me. Awesome. They snapped for you. Sorry. I don't mean, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just the visual. Just a bunch of guys in beards and man buns. I can see it now. Sorry. I would never do anything like that. But that's cool. If people like them, run with it. Cool, you'll try it. Yeah, it's if anything, it's fun. The spam one was awesome. I'm still giggling over it. I saw the video for the Surfer as I generator. Surfer AI, yeah. The AI outlining generator, and it does it's useful for giving you ideas, but I don't know how well it would actually work. I mean, they promote it as saying get to the top of Google immediately and stuff, and I'm like, you know, I want you to give it a shot. I'm going to write 3 blog posts this week using that tool, and we're going to see in 6 months if I get on the first page of Google for the key phrase. I bet I won't, but we're going to find out. What, is that dirty or something? No, just the visual. Just snap it. There's a reason why I don't go to poem recitals. Well, that just means you're not cultured. What? That I don't like poem recitals? How does that have anything to do with being cultured? I don't eat habaneros. Doesn't mean that I'm anti-Mexico. Habaneros? Yeah. I typed in Evil House, and this is cool. See, it gives you some ideas. It's fun. It does ideas, but I don't know how practical it would be for writing top performing blog post. But we'll find out. If it does, I will recant and I will do a review video and I will praise Surfer. I just don't have a lot of faith behind it. So I will write my best and see what happens. And we'll find out in what, June? Yeah. By June I should know. So I'll write 3 blog posts, 1 for each website. So WriterSanctuary across Colorado and Colorado Place. And we'll see how it goes. I get insulted all the time because I like poetry. No one's insulting you because you like poetry. I like poetry. Well, depends on the poetry. I wouldn't really call that poetry, though. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, I guess you would. The Raven is my favorite poem of all time. Huh. Quote the Raven. Nevermore. I was thinking about reciting that on Creative Sanctuary, reading the Raven. Because I think I could probably do a really good Raven. So we might wind up doing that. Huh. Yeah. I'm trying not to be like The Simpsons. This is a great fiction writing tool. Well, I like poems and I can write poems, but they're usually bad. It depends. I don't, been a long time since I wrote a poem. I want to do haikus. Saying that people in real life insult me. Well, yeah, I get that. I understand. Which makes me sad that I get mad. But when I'm mad, others get glad. Someone took a bong rip. You know, and if people are making fun of you because you like poems or do poems, and that says more about them than you. So move on. You're not going to please 100% of the people 100% of the time. Sorry I'm late. I was playing the new Final Fantasy game that came out on PC. Final Fantasy. No. Enjoy. They sarcastically say things like, "Oh, that sounds so interesting." Well, that's on them. I don't know why you need to take offense to it. Some people are just like that. Like I said, though, you're not going to please 100% of the people 100% of the time. So, all I can really do is move on. Write the story you want to tell. Don't placate to anybody who disapproves of your story. Because the people that don't like your story, even though they know what kind of a writer you are, they're not your target audience. Your target audience are the ones who want to read your shit. So, never placate. Write the story you want to write. I do not like green eggs and ham, but it's better than lima beans and spam. Lima beans. That's awesome. I would. You got to finish that one. Green eggs and ham. Lima beans and spam. No, it doesn't bother me that much anymore. No. Well, that's good. A lot of people hate sci-fi and horror, but they won't stop me from writing it. Yeah. Like, look at Stephen King. Like, I bring up Stephen King a lot, but that's because he's my hero. And I know a lot of people who hate Stephen King books. Does that stop him from writing them? No, he cranks one out every 2 months. So, you know. And does he give a shit? Absolutely not. Do you know why? Because every book he writes is a bestseller before it even hits the shelf. At that rate, you can afford to be a little bit cocky. Please, see, people also pick on me for liking insects and nature. I just can't believe how shallow some people are of all things. Okay. A little random on that one, but, you know. people don't like me for myriad reasons. Bingo, there will always be haters. Yep, yeah. People are going to hate for the sake of hating. My mom is one of the people who insulted me. Um, yeah, I grew up with that. Every time I try writing something creative, I hear my dad's voice in the back of my head. But you know what? I'm not going to let him stop me. Do you know why? Because I'm a published author and he's not. That's why. I'm great at poems if they're stupid poems. I don't think Lima Beans and Ham would be a stupid poem. I think it'd be kind of a cute one that you could do for kids. That's almost book worthy, actually. These advertisements on YouTube know their target audience. I've been getting ads on cooking equipment and skin products. Almost bought one. Yeah, that's what the algorithm does. Google knows who you are. They know what you want. They will give it to you. There's nothing wrong with liking poetry and sex and nature. I don't hunt to kill animals like most of the guys here in Texas do. Yeah, if I go hunting, it's because I intend to eat whatever I kill. So, oh, look at that. Neo tagged one before he even had a chance to read it. Good job, Neo. 1 for Neo, 0 for me. For some reason, if I get on a rhyming spree, I can come up with lots of rhymes, but only if it's goofy shit. It's hard for me to write serious poems. As a writer, I respect a good poem. It's a piece of art. Yeah. It's like I'm not too thrilled about Edgar Allan Poe as a person, but I love The Raven. You're a true gentleman. Whereas Nat is here. Nat is meditation. I thought your parents supported you in your writing endeavors. My mom and my dad really. I don't know if Dad even knows what the hell I do for a living. I don't think he does. But you know, when I was writing as a teenager, he read some of my stuff, and a lot of what he said kind of stuck with me in a negative way. So, you know, it is what it is. Not everybody's going to support you. Your family can still love you, but they can still not support you. Let's see. I mean, guys, we have time. Yeah. Oh, hi, Nat. MMF. Meditation music fan. Hey, I've got I got a playlist on YouTube that I have to play to help me sleep at night, which is great because my bed's right there, so I can just play my music. And lately it's been thunderstorms, and they help. I tried doing there's one where it's a certain frequency and you're supposed to like burn off excess negative energy, all that other good goofy new age shit. Didn't do anything for me but give me a headache, so I went back to the thunderstorm. I don't think it was the music. I think it was the way my bed was situated. So I'll probably give it another try, but my dad probably doesn't know I'm alive. Well, that's kind of crappy. I mean, my dad's not supportive, but we love each other. They're proud of me. They just don't know what the hell I do. So you're like, whatever. I have a house. I'm published. I have a good job. I love doing the blogs. I love doing the YouTube. I don't need anything else. I'm good. I don't know if love is the right word. Oh, well. Not everybody has I mean, I don't think I know anybody who has a stable relationship with their family. Like, mine is probably the most stable that I could think of. No. Sam and her mom get along great. So, and her dad. Sam and her dad get along. So Sam gets along with her parents pretty well. There's like not very much drama. That's right, though. My mom never supported me until I succeeded at something. Then she was nice to me. Oh, well, you're probably thinking you're going to give her some money. I don't mean to laugh at you, but I am realistic, and that would be the first thing that popped in my mind. Okay, so I wouldn't say I'm realistic. I'm a cynic. Being a cynic and questioning everything is why I am impossible to scam. I was going to make a video yesterday because I had somebody try to scam me. They got on using one of my relatives' pictures and name and everything on Instagram. So they tried to contact me directly. I knew it wasn't my aunt because the account had 0 followers, 0 messages, or 0 posts. And it was like, right off the bat, they started doing all this. I feel blessed. I'm like, this relative does not use that term at all. So I'm like, right there. I'm like, whatever. So I'm like, I bet you do. So they replied, and they gave me their big opening spiel about workman's compensation or something like that. And she got $50,000. And throughout the entire thing, it is riddled with grammatical errors. I'm like, bad. So I wrote back, wow. So I go off on this scammer about how if they really intend on trying to scam me, they should fine tune their writing because your grammar was atrocious, is what I said. And I just go off on this poor guy, and I told him, and if you're going to try to scam people, at least learn English, tighten up your grammar because it reads like crap. And I'm paraphrasing. And so I tell him, if you take some time, do some research, and learn how to write, they replied to me, how? So I told him, do a Google search. And then I told him, and that they should try to find another line of work that get more pride out of it. Not everything is about money and the next scam. That was the last thing they didn't say anything after that. Probably made him feel bad. And then 5 minutes later, got another one. Hello, handsome. So I lolled. LOL. And they write back, why LOL? I'm like, okay, so you have... No, fuck it. I'm still thinking about doing the video on it. But she was another one that had 0 followers, 0 posts. Like, my God, do they have like just a line of people that they go through? Got rid of one, so they thought, well, let's send a chick this time. No, I ain't gonna work either. Because I am skeptical of everything. So I am way behind. Okay, OMG, found some blog title generator. Nice. Typed in evil house and gave me why evil houses are killing you. That's awesome. Oh, you should write a book. That would be a great title. I know it's crappy. It is, Diana, but just gotta, you do you. Let your family fall apart all they want. He hasn't been around for a long time, so I'm used to it. I've always been a mama boy anyways. Yeah, see? That explains going out with your French maid. KDC has mommy issues. Well, I hope you have a positive role model in your life, KDC. What is this blog title generator net? HubSpot. Oh. HubSpot's it's a good one. I'm trying to find a positive female one. Okay, so I also have a title generator video on WriterSanctuary. It was one of my earlier ones from a couple years ago. I have, I think, 10 title generator tools that you can use that are free. Let's see if I can find that video. But I bet you I think HubSpot was one of them. I'm trying to think I did. Yeah, I had that thought. Most of my male role models are religious elders, and one of them has been around since I was little. Oh, an elder. Mormon. I won't hold that against you. Title. Okay, so this might be it. There's 9. Let's see. Answer the public, share headline analyzer, HubSpot, blog ideas generator. Yep, see. SEO press. Okay, so here is the video that I did of the title generators. Bam. Keep in mind this was 2 years ago. What the Amish can teach you about evil houses. How evil houses can help you predict the future. Yeah. You know, I bet by tweaking some of these, you probably come up with like a slew of book titles or book ideas. I would leave that as a question. What the Amish can teach you about evil houses. Go into a whole book. Oh, the fun we can have with free tools, huh? Doing evil houses the right way. How the hell do you do evil houses? We're getting book ideas. See, what do I only use like 3 or 4 of these nowadays. I use Answer the Public a lot. Co-schedule almost every day. HubSpot when I get writer's block, which isn't that often. And I was using Importance content idea generator for a while, and then I stopped. And I can't remember why. I think I started spending more time with the Answer the Public. What Wikipedia can't teach you about evil houses. If I was Mormon, that would mean I could have 2 wives. That's what we call double trouble. Well, only if you lived in Tooele. Utah people would get that one. A foolproof guide to evil houses. There you go. I'm making this a story. Run with it. Do. That is a good idea. You ought to make a series of evil house books using all the different titles that you come across. And that could be known as the evil house writer. That'd be kind of cool. There was something I was going to make a series out of, and I can't remember what it was. I still need to plan out my every genre book. Probably better if I did it as a series, though. Every genre series. I don't know. I have some ideas for it, so we'll have to play around with it. Why does it say? I hate that. See, like, even with comments on my videos, YouTube doesn't give them to me. It says there's 3, but it won't show them to me. Like, we know there's 3 comments on this video, but because you're such a small YouTuber, we're not going to show you. Because we don't care. God. I'm going on a fucking rant. Right, anyway. Nope, Mormons moved out of here, lol. They went to Idaho. Oh, back in the day in the 90s, Twilla is the site of that polygamy group that was on the news. In fact, I knew somebody whose girlfriend or wife was part of that. That big fucking mess. So I was indirectly connected to it. I find myself in some of the weird ass shit places. The Complete Beginner's Guide to Evil Houses. Cool. See, I thought you were going to do the foolproof guide. The Complete Beginner's Guide to Evil Houses. That almost sounds like you can do something like, kind of like how the the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. You can do the Complete Beginner's Guide to Evil Houses. There you go. Thanks, Michael. I saved your video as a reference for my next email. Which one? The tools? Yeah, and also the I have a list of 10 keyword research tools I did recently. And that one has a lot of cool tools with it. Like Rank Tracker, really like that one. I'm probably going to wind up buying it. It's $150 a year, but it scans through everything. So I kind of like how it's laid out. And you can use it for free, but the problem is that you can't save anything. So you make all your adjustments, all your settings, put in all your crap, but you can't save shit. So you have to write everything down by hand because you can't export without being a paid member either. So aside from that, it's a great tool. I just want to save it. And $150 a year is actually a lot cheaper than a lot of tools that are out there. So I like that one. Yeah, see, I like the Complete Beginner's Guide to Evil Houses. It has that Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy feel. Oh, see, and with that, you can either do it as a horror or a sci-fi. See, now you're going to have all these fun ideas, and I have to come up with my own. Because I don't steal ideas like that. How evil houses can help you live a better life. Nice. We can set it in Amityville. Yeah. So we have oh my god, how evil houses are the new hotness. Are you still playing with that keyword tool on HubSpot? You know, I ought to make a video of that. Getting book ideas by using title generators. I just wrote an idea down. Something to work on later. Yeah, see? Nat is giving people all kinds of ideas. Run with it. Inspiration Mondays. Motivation Monday. I had to do that hashtag, huh? Monday motivation. We can do motivating Mondays. The tools you use to write better books. 19 unexpected ways evil houses can give you better hair. That's awesome. See, now I'm gonna have to look. You're playing with the title generator on HubSpot. Enter a noun to get started. Okay, how about do we want to do a plural or singular? Let's do singular. 5 different nouns, huh? I bet you, I don't know, we'll have to see who can come up with the worst idea for a book. One more noun. It's a proper noun. Okay, add up to 5 different nouns. Got it. Give me some ideas. Oh, that's right. That's why I don't use this one very often, because you only get 5 at a time. You have to unlock for more. I'm gonna have to write this one. Zombie. Expectations versus reality. What do you expect to get of a zombie? Actually, I wrote a blog post that was similar to that. It was on Crossing Colorado on why zombies couldn't exist, and I went all scientific on it. Rigor mortis, how long it takes for flesh to decompose, that in the zombie apocalypse, flies are on your side because the maggots are going to eat dead flesh. So I went all scientific on why the zombie apocalypse will never happen, at least how they show it on TV. So zombie expectations versus reality would fall along those lines. I like the Lego reference. Hulu has a movie called Good Hair. If Hulu can do a horror movie with it, Nat should have no problem coming with a horror about hair. How evil houses can help you survive a filibuster. Will policemen ever rule the world? The next big thing in bananas. Mormons explained in fewer than 140 characters. This week's top stories about Ford. Okay, so those were kind of lame. I'll allow the cookies. Let's start over. Let's just go with zombies this time. What I should be doing is like showing you guys my screen. But if you guys want to ask me a question, I'm all ears. Okay, will zombies ever rule the world? Okay, so it's only giving me the same 5. Lame. Oh, I guess I do have an account, don't I? No, I'm already signed up. Can I just log in? Oh, fuck it. Alright, anyway. Zombie version of Pride and Prejudice. Or A Few Good Zombies. You can't handle the truth. Brains. Oh. I wonder if I can make a title. What if there's a book title generator tool out there? I bet there is. Look at that. Fiverr, Readsy, fantasy name generators, book titles, fantasy name generators. What's this one? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Actually, some of these titles that's showing me is actually probably something I'd write. Fish and aliens. That's weird. All right. Anyway. Okay. I think they did that. I know they Lincoln. Yeah. Didn't Lincoln do vampires? I think it was. Yeah. Oh. Anyway. My boss launched the landing page I wrote today. Wish my page all the conversions. Awesome. That's cool. KDC's just tearing it up. Can't believe I didn't see that one. But anywho, what else do we got going on? We're just kind of hanging out and talking writing, books, book titles. Lincoln did both. He did. I don't remember zombies doing in that. Or was that a B version of the Lincoln Vampire Slayer one? How good are you guys at describing your environment without actually saying where you're located? Hotter than normal. I don't know. I can describe that it's a city and it's way too hot for being December. Thank you, global warming. I also thought P&P did it too. Pride and Prejudice with zombies? I don't know. Look it up if somebody knows. This program will ensure my success as a published author. Awesome. Not necessarily. Remember, you still have to write something people want to read. Doesn't matter what kind of education you have behind you. You can go to all the classes in the world. You can take every master class from every one of the best authors in history. If you can't produce a story that people want to read, no one's going to buy it. So, education's good, but it's not all of it. You still have to come up with the shit. It's like, okay, take me for example. I can take one of our articles from Green Geeks, revamp it, and in 6 months, boost the traffic by 8,000%. We're not talking the difference between 1 and 8 viewers. No, we're talking about thousands. Can I do it for myself? No. Why? Because I don't write shit people want to read. I don't make videos people want to watch. That's why I'm not as popular as I'm not more popular. It's not that I suck. It's just that my background is stuff that isn't all that popular. And so you can have all this education backing you up, but it ain't going to matter if you don't write something people want to care about. I'm not doubting you. I'm just saying an education's only half of it. You still have to create the content. And if you can't create something people want to read, they're not going to read it. That's the difference between the website I manage, which gets a little more than a million visits a year, versus my poor little blog that is lucky to get 2,500 in a month. I think I get like 30,000 visitors this year total. But, that's what happens. When your expertise is so goddamn narrow, not very many people want to read it. I don't know. I'm hoping the self-publishing switch for 2022 will make a difference. I did write a review about Amazon earlier today that I think should do fairly well by June, so we'll find out. Agreed, dude. That's why I made silly Twitter polls to see what people like. Yeah, exactly. You gotta figure out your audience. He's not doubting you. He's just saying being a successful author is not guaranteed. Exactly, Angela. It's never a guarantee. You can come out of that class with straight A's, whatevers, and honors, and people throwing awards at you left and right. But in the real world, when you try to string all that together, if people think your writing sucks, there's not much you can do about it. And it's never a guarantee. And also, like I told my son, your first book is not going to be a bestseller. Doesn't matter who you are. No author has their first book being top shelf right off the bat. Nope. Never. You use that first experience to grow. It's like my son right now wants to make video games. So he's putting all this effort, and he has these grandiose ideas that his video game is going to be the most amazing thing. He's going to make all this money on Steam. I'm like, dude, no, it's not. I'm trying not to discourage you, but don't expect your game to be right off the bat number one. It's not going to happen. That's because everybody's firsts always suck. That's how you grow. Don't you think I know all that already? Well, I'm just letting you know. That's reality. You can write something brilliant, but 50 Shades of Grey becomes a bestseller, right? Or Twilight. There's another one I can't stand. I would love to be the lady who wrote Harry Potter. I can't think of her name offhand. It's there. I know it is. I know who it is. This program prepares you for the real world. It's different from other programs. That's what they all say. And I'm a cynic. Remember, keep that in mind. I am very cynical about education. I got screwed by people telling me the exact same thing. So just be careful with it. And preparing you for the real world, it's, I don't know, preparation and actually going through it are two separate things. If their first book is a bestseller, they're a one-hit wonder. Yeah. I don't know if there's anybody that did only one book that was a bestseller. They're probably out there. But all the ones that have stuck around, Stephen King, Dean Koontz, Danielle Steele, who's some more? None of them. J.R.R. Tolkien, none of them had, like, their first shit that they published, guaranteed, J.K. Rowling, guaranteed that none of their first shit, when they first started off, was a bestseller. They had to work up to it. Probably best-selling now, if they go back and buy their first books. But in the very beginning, no, they were nobodies. So you got to keep that in mind. That's why I'm not scared to write crap. Yeah, exactly. That's why I wrote A Freelancer's Tale first. It's just an autobiography about how I got started writing through a severe depression. I wasn't expecting anything out of it. I'm not expecting to be a bestseller. Depression, I wasn't expecting anything out of it. I'm not expecting to be a bestseller. I'm not expecting riches. It was more of a book for me to see how the process works and whether or not I have the motivation to finish a project. So the book did everything I needed it to be. It wasn't meant to make money. It was meant to do exactly what it did, which is put a book on the shelf behind me with my name on the spine. So I am accomplished. That's all I cared about. Yeah, well, at least I already have the job I want, so I'm not concerned. See, yeah, Diane, you have an awesome job. I would love your job. J.K. Rowling, I don't think her first book was a bestseller. I don't think it was either. I don't think anybody's was, except for, I think there's very, very few who ever did a bestseller off the bat. And I can't even think any offhand. So that's how rare they are. I don't get the obsession with JK. She's a kiddie book author. If the kids like it, that's all that matters. There's a lot of kiddie book and YA authors that make bank because they had a good idea that kids loved. Harry Potter was a sensation during the time, and people are still going gaga over it. So you come up with a good idea. Doesn't matter what age group it is. As long as the kids like it, as long as the young adults like it, as long as the adults like it. That's all that matters. She knew her target audience, and she wrote for who she targeted. That is a good lesson in knowing your target audience and being successful as a writer. Stephen King, he writes horror. Is he targeting the fifth graders in grade school? Highly doubtful. Which is why that's not his target market. I'm doing this program for myself. There's nothing to lose. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I plan on doing master classes next year for writing. And there's a couple of them that I'm really interested in trying. If anything, it's going to give me content. Because I will write a review about it and a blog post. And I'll probably do a video about it. So no matter what, I win. So how did Stephanie Myers become so successful? I have no idea who the hell that is. And hopefully your class will help you get to higher places. I can only see it as a way to level up your writing skills. Yeah, anytime you put towards anything that you want to do is beneficial. When I first started writing for Textbroker, I had no idea what the hell I was doing AP style English. Not a clue what AP style English was. And so I spent every moment when I wasn't writing a blog post or wasn't writing for a client, I spent researching how to write AP style English. Every minute you spend on your skill set is going to help you out in the long run. Diane, hopefully your class will help you. Okay, I read that one already. I didn't grow up with her books. I was already an adult when they came out. Who, J.K. Rowling? Yeah, I wasn't. I know my kids love them. Sam loves them, so I've been watching old Tales from the Crypt episodes. Yeah. Tales from the Crypt. That's where I grew up with. I didn't have Harry Potter. I had the Crypt Keeper. Did Stephanie Meyers write the Twilight series? I have no idea who that is. I don't think I could read the Twilight series. I watched a scene with a sparkling vampire and I lost my shit, so not gonna happen. Michael, what class is that? Which one? The master class that I want to take? It's by a popular author, but I can't think of his name offhand, but I can see what he looks like in my head. I know what he looks like. Skinny guy, kind of scruffy looking. I can't think of the class though. I'd have to look it up. Michael, some people, such as myself, learned best through structure. School was the absolute best thing for me. I loved going to college. I enjoyed it. I wish I could have finished. I do enjoy structure. Unfortunately, my life is chaos. I can't have structure. I try. I try every day. But structure just does not happen for me. It's always chaos. I just gotta make the best of it. Stephanie Meyer is the author of Twilight. Okay, cool. Who's one author I'll never read for $100, Alex? Oh, and then it was kind of sad. I learned that Anne Rice recently passed away. And I wasn't a fan of all of her stuff, but I did like The Vampire Lestat and Interview. I wasn't a big fan of Queen of the Damned, but I think it's because I didn't read the book. I watched the movie and I hated the fucking movie. So that was kind of sad. She wasn't my favorite vampire writer, but she did have skill, so I kind of liked him. But yeah, that was kind of shocking. So people talk so much shit about the education system. That's because here in the U.S. it is shit, but the pros far outweigh the cons. In my opinion, you just have to get into a good school. Problem is, not everybody can get into a good school. That's where the issue is. It's not that our teachers are crap. It's just that it's leveraged against most people. If you don't have the cash, you can't go. I'm a firm believer in free education. I think we should do away with for-profit education. But that's where one of the downsides is that our education system is so jacked up that a very select few are actually going to benefit from it. So I got screwed hardcore. And that was I even had I was on the dean's list. I had a 3.8 grade point average throughout the majority of it, and couldn't get financial aid. So if you don't make money, you can't go to school. Rip to Anne Rice, she was a legend. Yeah. My sexy friend, who is very high maintenance, loves Harry Potter. However, you'll guess it, she looks like she'll watch chick flicks. Hey, there's nothing wrong with dating a chick that likes chick flicks. And if you play your cards right, anyway, I won't go into that. But there's nothing wrong with chick flicks. I've watched a few. So, Doc, I'm going back to school for my grad degree, and I'm 10 years older than you. As long as you are going back for you, which you are, it's fine. Yeah. I was thinking about going back, but right now I've got so much going on. I'm like, that's all I need is one more thing to add to my plate. Let's go ahead and burn myself out. Let's see how far I can go before I actually crack. I don't know. I might eventually, but no. I don't know what I'd do. I'm pretty close to being what I wanted to be when I grow up. So that would be a published author. And that's where I'm going so far with it. This is obviously another discussion entirely, but not everyone should go to school. They should only admit the people who deserve to be there. So, what makes you the great gatekeeper of education? Like, that is, if people don't want to be there, they won't be there. What I'm saying is that there's a lot of people who want to be there that can't be there. So, and I like how it makes my resume look even nicer. Oh yeah, anything you can do to sprucing up your resume is always a good thing. Like now I can add published author to mine. Oh, I haven't even added that to my LinkedIn. Son of a bitch. I did change. I changed my profile on Twitter, but I don't think I did it for anything else. I need to. I did it for the dating profile, that's right, because I thought it would be more impressive. It's not. So, women don't give a shit if you're a published author. But, yeah. So, as for Udemy, I'm still on the fence about it. I would like to. I was thinking about doing Udemy classes a couple of years ago, and I could. But I don't know. Then I'd feel weird because I like giving away information for free, and I know that's a not a very capitalist way of thinking, but it's one of the things where I loved helping. I love helping people. And I don't want to alienate people who need my help. So Michael, your son decided that he wants to be a video game designer. He is actually playing around with the idea of going to Full Sail, which I would love to go to Full Sail. And right now he's working on using Unreal Engine, and he's come quite a long way with it. So I'm pretty excited to see what he's got. But I told him, if we can come up with a good game, I'll back you up. I'll throw it up on Steam. But like we told him, you can't expect your first game to be awesome. This is the learning phase. You're gonna fuck up. Well, don't get upset about it. Learn from it. Let's be honest. The price of college is a lot, which is why there are the Skillshare and Udemy. Yep, exactly. Some class, I know master class is kind of expensive for what it is, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. So that's one of the things I want to give it a shot this next year. If anything, like I said, it's going to give me a blog post and a video. Content. That's how I look at everything nowadays. Walk through the store, if I see like diet food, because of crossing Colorado, like first thing that pops in my mind, content. Review. Woohoo! I got a lot of reviews to do too. I got so much keto food now. Michael, in your opinion, is it worthwhile to be on LinkedIn? Yes, it is. I have been thinking about creating an account there. Yes, that's how I got my job at Green Geeks. I am a firm supporter of any professional using LinkedIn. Absolutely. You can learn a lot with online courses. Yeah. I didn't get a chance to go through any of the ones I wanted to when I first started, but I also spent a ton of time sifting through Google blogs and pages and scientific papers, and I read it all. So I could condense all that into a class. But yeah, there's some good good courses out there that you can take for relatively cheap. I know there's some out there for like $10 for WordPress stuff that I could do. Some of them are like really. Some of the WordPress classes I saw on Udemy were lacking. I'm like, and you guys are making money on this? Fuck, I can make bank. Problem is coming up with the time to do all that, because like right now I've got the year the book is coming up. I plan on publishing 3 books next year. I got to market all the books I've got. I got 5 blogs, 3 YouTube channels, the Twitch stream. I really don't have time for a lot more. So I guess for now, we're just going to stick to the plan and see what happens. I might do Udemy later on. I might not. So this is the What can I do to improve these? Yeah, Full Sail is a great school, and they offer fully online programs too. Yeah, that's one of the things that Ty really wanted to do. With him living in Sterling, pretty much online is all he's going to get unless he goes to NJC, which is a community college, and they don't really have all that good of programs up there. Absolutely, that's all I got. A dream job? Yes, LinkedIn. I'm telling you, LinkedIn, Ron. Get it signed up. Get it going now. Doc, I'm going to Southern New Hampshire. FYI, Michael, I am willing to pay for a WordPress class from you. Just saying. See, that would white see, and then I'm like, I just do it for free. I'm gonna do more WordPress videos in the near future. Probably not like super like it. It's not gonna come out a ton of stuff because I do need to worry about stepping on Green Geeks' toes, and so I have to keep my WordPress tutorials and whatnots centered more around writing and blogging specifically. That way I don't, there's no conflict of interest. And I'm an expert at conflict of interest avoidance because I used to have to do it for a text broker where I could do the same keyword from 10 different clients in a different way every time. So I'm really good at that. But companies don't like that. So I got to be kind of careful as to what tutorials I do on YouTube. But I could probably host some WordPress courses directly on WriterSanctuary's website, which is what I was kind of thinking about doing anyway. I found some of my childhood inspirations on there, and they helped me out. See, I'm telling you, LinkedIn. Out of all the social media sites that you could possibly use on a professional level, LinkedIn is by far your greatest asset. I have met some amazing people on LinkedIn, and professionals. So it's definitely worth using. That's where I keep getting hit up by, let's see, Slack was hiring for doing the same thing Green Geeks does. Slack wanted me. I got hit up by Cloudflare, and there was another one recently of something I use. I think it wasn't HubSpot. Slack, Cloudflare, and there was one more that was located here in the Denver area. Like, that would get me out of the house, and I'd make a lot more money. But then I'd have to give up all this shit. So I don't know if I want to do that. I'm making enough money to pay my bills, and I love what I do. So, let's see. Goal: have my new horror novel done by the end of the year. Start getting that edited, then focus on sci-fi. Is that what horror novel is that though? Because you got your anthology going on. You've got your the haunted house one. You got a lot going on, Nat. Are you like gonna commit to something? You got a lot of stuff going. But I will help you any way I can. I know you want a professional editor, but I'm telling you, sometimes you don't need it, depending on what you got. From what I read in your story, there wasn't a lot that needed changed. So, but then again, I'm not a professional book editor. I edit blog posts. That's a completely different thing. But I'll do what I can to help anyone. That's why I was doing this whole KDP thing in the first place, with the help Ron. And he's already 2 books in. He's ahead of me. I think you misunderstood what I was saying about the school thing. I just don't want you to think I'm a bad person. I don't think you're a bad person, so. LinkedIn is great. I have people looking me up all the time. Most of them are potential writing clients. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, I get emailed a lot from LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is definitely something you want to add to your repertoire. LinkedIn is great to have people okay, but too lazy to pursue them at the moment. Yeah. And then I get hit up by people that I have no idea who they are. And I don't link with just anybody. If I don't know who you are, or if we haven't met, I'm not going to add you to my group because I don't fucking know you. I am a bit anal when it comes to stuff like that. I want to keep my list of people I actually fucking know. I'm funny that way. Ron, I hate social media, but I even encourage people to have LinkedIn. Yeah. That's because LinkedIn isn't the same kind of social media as like Twitter and Facebook. It's not a clusterfuck of randomness. It's essentially Facebook specifically for professional people. And so you won't see a bunch of random ass weirdness on LinkedIn as you do on Facebook. So, I don't know. I prefer it. You can also follow companies you like and stay up to date on what jobs they offer. Yep. I think I'm following Blizzard at the moment. Though, all the negative press Blizzard's been getting recently, I don't know if I want to work for them. you gotta kind of pay attention to the news. That might need a virtual assistant. Doc, I don't like social media either. I'm on Facebook only to keep up with my fam. No other reason. See, and I'm on Facebook, and I think I get on Facebook maybe once or twice a week. And that's mostly to see how mom's doing. I'm rarely on Facebook, like ever. And in the beginning, I was on Facebook every day, but it got to the point where Facebook doesn't give me my damn messages when people contact me for WriterSanctuary until 6 hours later. So I'm like, you know what? How about people just contact me on Twitter? Twitter's always running on my desktop, and my phone tells me immediately. So that's probably the easiest way to get hold of me. Facebook is, it's a joke. Pisses me off. Meme book is what it is. But yeah, family is the only reason why I have a Facebook account now. I have about 142 connections on LinkedIn. Most of them are in game design industry. I don't even think I have that many. I think I have like 30. 32. I don't know. Let's see. I don't think I have very many at all. That's because I only connect with people I know or have met at WordCamps. That's Indeed. That's not LinkedIn, you dumbass. Where's my LinkedIn link? There it is. Okay, so I have a lot of notifications. I haven't been on in a while. But all my stuff is automatically posted, so I really actually have to log into a website. See, here's another one. Angie Burnett. Hi, I see you work for Green Geeks. I was wondering if we can connect. No. I don't know you. 35 connections. Woo! And half of those are from Green Geeks. Oh, I do have one from Amazon that I know. See, all these people, I know. I know who they are. Dated too. No, I don't date a coworker, but they weren't coworkers at the time. Oh, see, I got 9 on my network. See, and then there's all these people. Affiliate marketing manager. I don't know who that guy is. I don't know who that guy is. Or that guy. See, and this one here just uses our web service, our hosting, and just because I'm the content team lead, he's like, you've helped me so much. I want to be your friend. I don't fucking know you. I'm sure you're a good person, but unless I know you personally, I don't want you in my list. It's because I'm weird. It's not a numbers game to me. I don't care. It's like I don't even know how many followers I have on Twitter. I haven't looked on my follower list on Twitter in like a month and a half. And the only time I ever see my followers on Twitter is when I do my monthly purge. And I haven't done the purge this month. What it is that if you follow me and then I follow you and then you immediately unfollow me because you just wanted to follow, I'm going to unfollow you. So I do a monthly purge where I go through and unfollow accounts who dump me. Because I'm that way. I haven't done that this month. And that's the only time I ever see that I have any kind of following on Twitter. Like 200 and something. I have no idea. I don't know how many followers I have on Instagram, or I don't know how many people follow WriterSanctuary on Facebook. I don't give a shit about those numbers. So, if people like me, they follow. If not, then oh well. Where can I find myself a nerdy girlfriend? Not a clue. I was forced to have Facebook. I can't wait to get rid of it when I no longer need it. I wish I had an assistant. I have one. Sam. I use Sam as my personal assistant all the time. I can do shit on my own, but she likes helping out. Can you see I'm single and nerdy? You can send me your picture if you like. See, that's what I don't get. Everybody's all like barking up everybody's tree on social media. You guys realize that you're probably 5 states away from each other, right? Long distance relationships don't work. Maybe I'll go to a Comic-Con for once. Hey, there you go. I like Comic-Cons. Get yourself a nice cosplayer. Depends what she's cosplaying as, though. Katie opened up Pandora's box. He's going there. Welcome to I Can Be a Date. Well, see, they're making date plans and stuff, and the odds of these two ever actually meeting are slim to none. I don't get it. Online dating is a joke. Doc, you might want to think about that last statement. Michael, someone wanted to be your friend and you turned them down? That's so mean. No, they didn't want to be my friend. They wanted to connect with me on LinkedIn. If I don't know who you are, I'm not going to connect with you. That's my professional platform. If you want to come up and shake my hand, buy me a beer, sure, I'll be your friend. But if you just want to connect with me on LinkedIn because I know somebody that you might know and like 5 people removed, then no, I'm not going to. Well, you're not going to be in my connections. Why? Because if I don't know who the fuck you are in the first place, there's a good chance you're not going to be able to help me anyway. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it alone. Go find a friend somebody else. What is Pandora's box? Really? You did not just ask that. I will, read a book. Michael, I'm desperate. Well, see, there you go. You never admit that you're desperate. That's just... People can smell it on you. I love looking at cosplayers. Me too. Who cares, Michael? I met you online? Yeah, you did meet me online. Did you connect with me on LinkedIn? No. That's my point. My LinkedIn profile is for connections on a professional level. But aside from that, who cares? Are you talking about like you and KDC hooking up? My point is that you guys will never meet in person because it's a fantasy. Social media is a fantasy for the most part. Doc, you aren't desperate. See, and like when I go to, I was gonna say, there's a chance I'll probably never get to meet any of you in person in reality because most of you live in places I'll probably never visit except for when I go to Las Vegas. And when I go to Las Vegas, there's like 4 or 5 people there that I want to hang out with that I totally intend to. So that is different. That's not LinkedIn. LinkedIn to me is my professional platform. I'm kind of just joking, Michael. Uh-huh. That's what they all say when, oh wait, I just sounded really bad. I'm just joking. Don't say never, Michael. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Most likely never, that's what I want to say. Because I don't plan on going to Ohio anytime in the near future. Or, like, the only trip that I have planned is going to Las Vegas. And I know 1, 2, 3 people in Las Vegas right now. 2 of them actually follow the channel. One is a guest. So, but yeah, I guess I can't really say never, because if we do go back to doing word camps, I'll get to travel again. So if anybody's located anywhere near Kansas City, I was in Kansas City, Kansas, or Omaha, Nebraska, and then I went to the one here in Denver, obviously. Would have been the one in St. Louis. So I guess I do get around a bit when we do the word camps. So next time we do word camps, I'll announce on the channel. If anybody's in those areas, they can come out and hang out with me. I've had plenty of fictional relationships, Michael. I'm skilled in this area. That's right. Listen to Justin Bieber. Never say never. Ugh. Anyway, Ohio's ghetto. I ain't going back. I don't know. Is it more ghetto than Idaho? Or Alabama? No, Arkansas. That's where it was. Wow, I give Arkansas a lot of shit. Sorry, KDC. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, so that we alienated half the people who were watching. I want to see you, Michael. You're seeing me right now. We're right here. And you keep threatening to bring your French maid on, and she hasn't stopped by. So I don't know. Do you like Yu-Gi-Oh? Neurotic. Naruto. Catboy, that's what I call it. Columbus, Ohio was actually pretty awesome at the Arnold Classic. Didn't think it was ghetto. I haven't been to Columbus. I don't think I've ever been to Ohio. Donovan's graduation in Arkansas was the furthest east I have ever been. I don't think I've ever been anywhere in Ohio. I've been to Kansas, but that's, yeah. I live in Worthington, Ohio, and it's not ghetto. Live my state alone. Leave my state alone. Quit calling my state ghetto. Now come down to my... Now come to my town in O-Town. That's ghetto. Fuck. Oh my God, please tell me you guys don't keep calling it that. And you know, Angela, Ogden has spruced up quite a bit since I was there. If you think it's ghetto now, imagine what it was 30 years ago, 40 years ago. I had to pop a cap and a cop in O-Town. God, when anybody ever calls it that, it makes me cringe. I have never referred to Ogden as O-Town. Ever. It's the same amount of syllables. You might as well just call it a goddamn city name. Well, I guess there's one less syllable. O-Town, Ogden. Well, no, that's two syllables. Now, the area between 22nd Madison all the way down to 30th, 35th is ghetto. I don't think there's anything they can do about that. I think that's just going to be ghetto no matter what. Yes, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to watch it all the time growing up. Do you know Weevil Underwood? Oh, they're having a conversation about Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched The Last Airbender. And I liked The Last Airbender. Cartoon, not the movie. I was pretty upset about the movie, but the cartoon I kind of got into. Al Capone even said O-Town was too dangerous for him. Well, that's why he never came to clean it up. Oh, it makes me cringe. Well, at one point, he was supposed to. Lol, can you imagine that? At one point, Salt Lake City had a higher crime rate per capita than Los Angeles, which means there was more crimes committed per 1,000 people in Salt Lake City than there was in Los Angeles. So Ogden isn't the safe Mormon haven that everybody thought it was. A friend of mine used to say, when God gives the world an enema, Ogden, Utah's where he's going to stick the hose. There was a reason why I spent 23 years getting out of that place. Michael let me be your guest one day. I want to show them how clean my town is. Now, see, y'all just got him all worked up, and now everybody's leave my state alone. The Last Airbender is amazing, Michael. Yes, I liked The Last Airbender. I thought out of all the anime that I've ever watched, I think it had by far the better writing to it. The story was way better. For the most part, I did like Vampire Hunter D from a story perspective. And Fist of the North Star was just bloody. So, but as for anime, that's the only one I really kind of got into. I did like Digimon back in the day. And I even came up with a couple of my own. But, yeah, I like the Airbender. So, I'm back. Sorry, issues with Instacart. Oh, see, yeah. Getting shit. Wow. Getting shit shipped to you. There we go. It's a tongue twister. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is, Diana. Which? Oh, Weevil Underwood. Okay. You have a store? Yeah, she's got a couple stores nearby. Well, he's super cute. I have the hots for him. Huh? Some cartoon characters are hot. I used to have the thing for Rebecca on Tailspin. When I was 15. See, I was never a big Jessica Rabbit fan either. Like, everybody was so in love with Jessica Rabbit. I was like, yeah, there's better. Last Airbender is not an anime. It's an American cartoon. Anime is a Japanese cartoon. I bet it is. Okay, let's find out. I'm going to Google it. Yes. Well, it looks like I'm not the only one who's Googled that. So, that's Distractify. The word anime refers to any animated production regardless of its country of origin. But by American standards, you're right. But according to the rest of the world, you're wrong. Okay, well then I don't like any anime. Do you feel better now? It's a blend of... Okay, I'm not going to read that. That's way too long. My attention span just reached its peak. Cartoons let me live out my fantasies. Yeah, but this story is far, so I order it. So do you like Weevil? He doesn't know who that is. How can he like somebody if he doesn't know who it is? Let's shut that off before I get dinged with DMCA. Anywho. Did we really ever cover anything, or are we just kind of hanging out and bullshitting? It's the same old every Monday, huh? They come up with something good for Friday. Friday is Christmas Eve. So, I'm trying to think of something awesome that I can do for Christmas Eve. I'm probably not going to have a very long stream because we're going to have everybody here. And I would like to do presents and stuff. We do like a pajama thing at Christmas Eve. So, I'll still do a live stream. Probably not going to be very long though. But maybe I'll get dressed up with my Santa hat and get some eggnog. So, we'll have to see. I told Casey to Google him, Michael. I looked up Weevil and pictures of a bug comes up. That's because that's what a weevil is. A weevil is a bug most commonly found in old flour that hasn't been properly sealed, which is why you have to sift through it to get the weevils out before you bake. We don't always hang out in BS. Don't we always hang out? Yeah. But you know, I would like to grow the channel. Huh. Problem is that tonight I really didn't have much to talk about, so it was like literally 20 minutes to come up with an idea. So I completely forgot, spaced it off this morning. I got wrapped up in doing the Buy Me a Coffee stuff and the video and the blog post and the Green Geeks work, and then I just completely forgot that I had a live stream until about, I got done at 5:45. No, it was before that. Was it? I think it was about 5:45 when I got the thumbnail done. And then I had enough time to eat dinner. Oh, we don't really... Sometimes our shit fails at last minute. A bug expert? I wouldn't call it being a bug expert. It's more of being a cooking expert. I have almost cooked many a weevil. A little teeny, about this big. Kind of like a small, non-nastier version of a maggot. No, because weevil's not nearly as flexible. Kind of like a miniature grub. They're perfectly harmless. So what you do is just use a sifter. And you sift out the flour, and then the weevils you just throw in the garbage. How do you want to connect? See, seriously? Just tell me, do you like Weevil the character? On again, off again romance between Katie C and Diana. Who is... Mm-hmm. Fuck. Damn it. I just got a notification that I have stuff to do. Already added that one. No one... Oh, that one. Okay, and I don't... It's not even the same one. God damn it. I'm not... Fuck it, I'm done. I'm not working. I just love his hair, glasses, and everything. Oh, talking about cartoon characters. Awesome. Oh. I have to come up with an idea, people. I need a 4,000 word story by the 29th. I need to start working on it tonight. or at least tomorrow. I don't know. And then I'm going to do a video and a blog post on it. I just don't know what I'm going to write. I keep coming with ideas, but then just nothing really is jumping out at me. So, what do you think is the safest way that KDC and I could connect? There isn't. No, seriously? I don't know. I'd say start with Twitter. Work your way out. You don't like anything that you're on, so I don't know. Like, what do you mean safest? Do you want to do video chat? Because we normally do the Google Hangouts. So, I don't know what you need. Or, like, how safe do you want to be? Is it like, I don't know. It's not a dating site. This is not a spawning pool. Ask me something about writing. I don't know what kind of story to go with. Oh, you know what that sound is? That is the sound of my cat taking a shit. And my door is closed. Yay! Oh, and it's Shadow too, and Shadow has the most rancid ass. Oh no. Well, my stream is about over. Anyway. Google Hangout or Zoom. Yes, do a video chat. Yeah, well, do Google. Shadow! Jesus. Dig into China? You stop. Yeah, Google Hangouts probably the best. Exchange email addresses. It is now. Find each other on LinkedIn. There you go. Michael, I can only talk about writing related topics for so long. Well, now you're just trying to date everybody on my channel. Okay, not everybody, just KDC. Oh, I don't know what to write, people. I was thinking about doing horror, but then I thought I would love to do a sci-fi. I haven't done sci-fi in a while. But then I'm like, it's been a while. Can I come up with a good idea? I don't know. I bet if I go walk around outside, I could probably find a good idea. Digging China. Well, that's what it sounded like. I mean, she was shoveling away. The cat has to poop. Yeah, well, poop is... Oh, God, Shadow. No. You stink. Oh, and I have no freshener in here either. I love you. That was bad. I think I have some incense. Oh, I do. And I might be able to use my dragon. Oh, right about the Wild West? Yeah. Oh. That's not a bad idea, Patrick. I have an idea. Ooh, I might have a good one. See, all I need is a kickstart. I have to walk around tomorrow and find it and figure it out. I thought Michael was dicking to China. What the fuck does that mean? At Angela, Patrick and I are out the questions for Doc. Technically, she isn't trying to date everyone. Nat, Angela, Patrick and I are out the questions for Doc. Technically, she isn't trying to date everyone. All right, out the questions for Doc. I'm not sure what you mean, Neo. I don't know if it's maybe I haven't drank that much. My bladder's full. I need to stop laughing so much. Well, yeah, don't piss your pants. We can talk more there. Doobie doobie doo. Strangers in the night, exchanging texts. Come to WriterSanctuary where love blooms. Yeah. You know, it is what it is. Whatever. We aren't docs type. I hope not. Yeah, if you are, you know, I have nothing against that. Might make an interesting video. Anyway, so let's see. A Western, huh? I could do... Ooh, we could do a gothic horror Western. That's something I haven't done before. What do you think? Yeah? But can I keep it in under 4,000 words? That's the hard part about it, is that the contest is for 4,000 words. I think, I don't know if I could do what I want to do in less than 4,000. Women aren't my type because I'm straight. Plus you have 1.37k subscribers, so Doc, there is a swimming pool of potential. A dating sanctuary. No. But you know, if people meet on my channel and hook up, that's at least I can say that at least I bring people together. Huh. Yeah. We're gonna change info. Michael could end the stream any minute and vanquish our click goodbye. Oh, Chris shows up. Hey, look at that, 9 o'clock, and we're getting ready to wrap things up. Chris says, "Hey, I'm here." Sanctuary. Chris is just in time. Oh. I'm trying so hard to keep it professional. I am no. Please, Mike, let's talk about this Western. Would you make it a twist with a ghost cowboy? No. I don't know if I'd do it a ghost cowboy. I would love to do a gothic horror with a Western. So I was thinking more of werewolves. Or I could throw a lich in there. Cowboys and liches. Because vampires have been done to death. I want to do something that's different. Maybe a ghoul or a ghast. Or a wraith. Oh, there we go. We can do a wraith. But like, I don't know if I would do... the vampires would be too easy, I think. I want to do something that I haven't done. That hasn't been done to death. Something that the audience on vocal would never see coming. Like a vampire, everybody's going to see that coming. Zombies, done to death. Werewolves are getting kind of close to that. I want something unique that stands out. And I could probably do a wraith. Or an oni. Wraith. I think a wraith. That'd be kind of fun. How about a Western with a wraith? Oh, did I come in time? I don't know, did you? Damn it. You people make it too easy. Email me, Diana. Oh, see? Yes, Chris, you did come just in time. Hey, Chris, are you comfortable sharing your email through here? I don't know if he's going to be able to share his email on the channel. I think YouTube's going to squick it. Okay, well, if we're playing Cupid here, probably the best way to share your guys' email is going to be through God, I would say LinkedIn, but I don't want you guys using your real names if you don't want to. You know, I don't want to accidentally dox my viewers. See now, if Diana would just get on fucking Twitter, you guys can meet up there. I don't like the idea of you guys putting your emails out there, because these are the videos are recorded, and everybody who watches this video is going to be able to see your email address if YouTube allows it, which I don't think it will. So, if you guys want to share information, I would say, yeah, see, it blocked it. I would say, if you guys want to create Twitter accounts and then share your Twitter handles, you should be able to do that. Twitter is good for connecting. Yeah, see, Nat and I use Twitter a lot. So I would say, I know, Diana, you hate social media, but I would create a Twitter account. I would create a Twitter account just for professional reasons anyway. Like WriterSanctuary, I never read the trends or anything like that because I have no interest in them. But I do like to connect with, like, Diane, with Nat. I know Chris got rid of his, but Linda, Ray, and Trevor, I connect with them a lot. Megan Grant. So Twitter is good for a professional standpoint. So it might not be a bad idea to have one. But if you want to create it, Discord's another one. Hi, Diana. Well, I don't know. She got rid of it. Discord. She had an account on Discord. Twitter is a dumpster fire. Twitter's only a dumpster fire if you allow it to be. Like I said, I don't even bother with the trends. I read what the people I follow post. I don't even know how to access trends on my phone. And on the desktop, I don't even bother. I like to read the snake stuff that Nat publishes. I like to read some of the stuff that Linda Ray puts out. Megan Grant has a lot of stuff she shares on Twitter. So I read all of my author stuff. I don't get involved with anything else. So, but you know, it's up to you. If you guys want to fucking meet up, find a way to do it. I'm done. I gave you my suggestions. You don't like them, that's on you. These chats are public? Yes, they are. This is a public channel. Anybody who comes through and watches this video later on is going to be able to see the chat. This isn't a private chat. Twitter is the opposite of professional. Not necessarily. Like I said, WriterSanctuary does most of its professional stuff through Twitter and LinkedIn. The two together, yep. So I'll create a Discord. I had Discord and I got rid of it because that's what I do. Yep, that's what she does. And WriterSanctuary has a Discord channel as well, but only people, it's open to my monthly members. So, yeah. I was thinking about starting a Slack, though. Slack I have running constantly. So I might change it from Discord to Slack. And I'll have to see. Like, I love using Slack. I use Slack for Green Geeks and for WordCamp or WordPress meetups. So, I don't know. I'll have to see. I thought just the video was public. No. Why would you think that? Okay, it's been fun, but time for bed. Good night, y'all. Have a Merry Christmas holiday or whatever you do this weekend. Have a good weekend. Good night, Angela. Good night, Patrick. I hope you guys have a great weekend, great week, and a great Christmas. I will be doing a live stream on Friday for Christmas Eve, but I don't know how long it's going to last. It's probably just going to be a short one, just to tell everybody Merry Christmas and have some fun. Maybe we'll get really ripped off eggnog. Hey Patrick, how you doing, man? Michael, who else is getting together on Dating Sanctuary? Nobody. Good night, Angela. Merry Christmas. Good night, Angela. Good night, Angela. Good night, Patrick. This is not Dating Sanctuary at KDC. I'm sorry. No. We can't call it that until you bring your French maid. No, this is not a dating channel. It's a writing channel. If we want to write about dating, it's a different story, but we're not. Anyway, good night, all. Good night, and have. Oh, I can't remember how it goes. And to all, good night. That's all I can remember of it. Fuck it. Anywho, maybe I should make another YouTube channel called Dating Sanctuary, or we hook up with people in chat. I don't do that kind of stuff because I think long distance relationships suck. They lack intimacy, and I hate them. I think they're a worthless waste of time. I'm just here for books. I'm trying to be here for books. Right now, I'm trying to think of what I want to do with my story. I think Patrick got me on something good, though. I think a Western with a wraith involved. I'll have to plan that out tomorrow. I think that's going to be a good one. Remember to hit the like button. Yes, thank you very much, Patrick. Hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, do so. Whatever's, yada yadas. But yeah, I think a Western, a Gothic horror Western might be a good one for vocal. Because I haven't done that. I don't think I've never done one. I've always wanted to, but I've never actually done one. I just hope I can fit inside 4,000 words. Because I like to, when you start writing, sometimes it just takes off and it winds up being its own animal. I've done that a few times where I wanted to fit a certain story within so many thousand words, and then also I'm just next thing I know, I've got 5 chapters in, and I'm like 10,000 something words or whatever. So, like I said, more than 5 chapters for 10,000 words. But yeah, there's been times where I would want a short story, and I wind up writing half a novel. You have a lot of material you can write for years if you wanted to. That's true. Just hire an editor and have books for years. Yep, books for days. Got all kinds of. I'm telling you, some of those evil house titles you came up with, I think a lot of them would probably do really well. Can't promise they'd all be good books, but crap sells. So whatever. Yeah, there you go. Write the story you want to tell. Isn't that vocal media story due in 9 days? Yes, it is. But I can write. I mean, shit. In September, I was writing almost writing 7,000 words a day. I'm sure I can come up with $4,000. I just got to come up with a story that works. And I think I like this one, so I think I'm going to run with it. But yeah, I got to turn it in by the 29th. So. Oh yeah, I'm using those. I'm telling you, some of those house ones. I think there's a couple of them that would make amazing books. I think, like the beginner's guide. That would definitely. I can see that one being a comedy horror. God, I bet that would be. Yeah, try that. I think that'd be fun. Thank you, Michael, for bringing us together. Yeah, just call me. What's his name? Chuck. Damn it. No, not him. Chuck Woolery. Nobody in this chat is going to know who the fuck Chuck Woolery is. Is he still alive? Well, shit, Chuck Woolery is still alive. He's 80 years old. Wow. Cool. Oh yeah, dude. I'm writing it now. Right on. That one, you will definitely have to send that one to me, Nat. Best dating channel, Dating Sanctuary. All right, I'm gonna blow this joint. Gonna talk to KDC. Hang on. I'm formatting it like a decorating, home staging, and real estate guide. I can see, I'm telling you, I bet that would really rock with YA if you wrote it for the younger audience. I know who he is. See, Neo knows. All right, cool. I'm not by myself. I think Nat might know who Chuck Woolery is as well. Well, probably not. It's probably not something you'd watch. Love Connection, The Dating Game. What else did he do? Scrabble, Home and Family, Greed. I've never heard of that one. Lingo was the last one he did. I don't. Must be a game. I thought Chuck Woolery was way older than that. I just remember him from Love Connection. So, Merry Christmas, Michael, and to all, good night. Good night, Diana. I have written a few articles and a book about home decor, so this is golden. Yeah, nice. Dude, this is hilarious. I bet it will be. Some of those titles were awesome, so Chris might know. Oh, yeah, Chris might know who Chuck Woolery is. Yeah, okay. So there's a few people here in my age group. I wonder why it doesn't show you guys all my stats. Like, I went through and looked at my target, or my, the people who watch my videos, and all it says is that everybody is between the ages of 25 and 34. Like, I know that at least 3 of us are beyond that, so fucking YouTube. Anyway, I don't remember the name, but I guessed correctly. Dating game? Yep, that's what it is. Oh yeah, I already added a guide to styles of evil homes and go over the various types like spooky, abandoned, pretty, high-end, haunted, etc. Nice. Love Connection 2. Oh, I remember that one. And the Newlywed Game. Yep, there you go. That was like 10 years old. What the fuck? Yeah. Yep, the Newlywed Game. Was he on? I don't think he was on Newlywed. I think it was somebody else, wasn't he? Who hosted New? Bob Eubanks. I fucking know that. Will you? What? Oh, I misclicked. What was my report? Ow! Oh, Neil got it before me. It was Bob. There you go. Yep, Bob Eubanks. Okay. Anyway, YouTube made me younger. Oh, thanks, YouTube. I take being 34 if that's what YouTube wants. It depends. Do I look 34? Or am I going to be 34 looking like this? Because that doesn't make me feel better about the future. Actually, in the grand scheme of things, I think I look better now than I did when I was 34. Just a little bit more gray is all. I sure as hell didn't have these guns. I'm kidding. Ow. My ass is hurting. Well, our traffic is dropping like a stone, so it might be time to call it a night. If anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, you can bring them up now or forever. Hold your peace until Friday. So I guess that wouldn't be forever now, would it? I'm going to try to do more fun videos this week. I really liked. I kind of enjoyed doing the one I did today. It's a cool tool. And I love its definition of a spam. It makes me giggle every time I think about it. I put in how to create spam or how to cook spam, something like that. And the AI, what it came up with that first sentence was golden. It was amazing. Good night, Nat. I'll talk to you in a little bit. But I think, yeah, we're going to be wrapping things up. It's too bad Chris came in way too late. It's all good. I'll be back on Friday. And I've got videos coming out on Wednesday and Friday. I don't know how long of a show we'll do on Friday, though, because it is New Year's. Hey, I'll be doing New Year's Eve, too. I will be doing Christmas Eve. And A Freelancer's Tale is now on ebook and paperback. Get your copy on Amazon now. Hey, thank you very much, Neil. The link is in the description down below. I'm going to start paying you guys. The simplest way to make the best of hell warmed over. New search. Nice. You're having entirely too much fun with that tool. See, now I got to write a blog post of the fun you can have with HubSpot. That's amazing. Yep, Friday. Good night, Ron. Good night, everybody. We're wrapping it up. I would like to go to the bathroom before talk later on people. Wow, that was a butchered sentence. Let's try that again. I would like to finish my drink and go potty and then make some phone calls. Might not be here Friday, going out to dinner, so Merry Christmas to all and to all good night. Good night, Chris, and that's fine. I don't expect a lot of people are going to be here on Friday night. I'm just going to do the live stream Christmas Eve. I know a lot of people don't celebrate it. For me, though, it's not a religious thing. It's more of a humanity thing. Caring for our fellow man, friends, and family. So I will be on Friday for a short time. So this is epic. Yeah, see, you're having way too much fun. You need to start writing all these down. Copy and pasting the list. Some of those I'm going to have to play around with it now because some of those I think would be really fun to do. Even if they're just on Wattpad, I think it would be kind of a fun thing to do. So anywho, let's wrap it up. Good night, everybody. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Like Neil said, our Freelancer's Tale is on paperback and on ebook at the moment. You can get that at Amazon. The link is in the description down below, and I will be adding it to Barnes & Noble in the very near future. Especially since I found out that I could possibly get it printed in the store, and I would just love to walk into a Barnes & Noble and see my book in the bookstore. That's my next goal. My first goal was having a book on the shelf behind me with a name on the spine. Mission accomplished. Now I got to do is I would love to see my name on a book in a bookstore. That's my next big goal. So, got a dream. Anyway, everybody, have a good week. Remember, you can always how Satan is making the world a better place. Oh, I am. Started a new file for wacky titles. That's awesome. All right. Anyway, I don't even know where the button's at. Okay. What was I saying? I was saying goodnight. You can always hit me up on social media on Twitter and Facebook at WriterSanctuary or at writer.sanctuary on LinkedIn or we talk about LinkedIn all day. Instagram, which I really haven't posted much on Instagram lately. Do a vlog with your book in Barnes & Noble? Oh, I definitely would. I would do it live right there in the middle of Barnes & Noble. Bust out the phone. Pow! I made it, people. That's my goal. That's one of my things I want to do this year. I'm going to try. So, anyway, have a good week. And if you guys need anything or if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out. I got the contact form on our Sanctuary's website. Comments, I read them all. I try to reply to all comments on the videos and the blog. And Man, if there's anything in particular you'd like me to cover, let me know. I'm pretty open to suggestions, so looking forward to it. Me too, Neo. Me too. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you on Friday. God willing. How Satan can keep you from marrying the wrong person. Oh my God, that's awesome.